Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a DIY. I haven't done one in a while since I've done my first DIY tutorial. I thought this will be a really fun one. Since the secret is out, we are pregnant and we're so excited, and you can tell this by the projects that I'm already starting to do. So I wanted to do two DIYs for you guys and just show you how I did this project and how I eliminated some time and how you can do it the right way. So the first one is, of course, this beautiful wall that I actually was planning to do about 2 months ago when we found out. If you can't see, it's actually not like a white color wall right now. It's actually gray. For some reason, along when the lights are turned off, along my piece that I'm actually going to show you how I did or painted, or armoire, which is this piece right here, it looks kind of blue. So everybody, you know, I'm feeling like everybody that will come in here will think, oh, this must be a boy. We don't know. So I have tried to make it very gender neutral, and I like these little tribal triangles, but it's a mix of like modern, rustic, a little bit of vintage, so it's a lot of fun. The first thing I wanted to say about this whole wall, it's pretty equal. It doesn't have any kind of corners or anything like that. So the first thing I did was use my tape, and I think I lost it here somewhere. Give me a sec. And I've kind of tried to put out light so you can see. This is the tape that I've used. I don't recommend putting this tape on wet wall. So if you just painted this wall, even if it's like a day or two, I'd leave the wall to dry about a week, because this tape is very firm, and so you can rip the paint once you start taking it off. And also whenever you put these decals on, it's a fun way to decorate the wall without having to do like wallpaper and then having a headache of changing it once, you know, this room changes to something else. So I decided to buy these, and if you put these on wet wall, they might stick to the wall and you will have to scrape them. So don't do that. Make sure that it's dry. My wall has been dry for about 2 months. You of course don't have to wait that long, but I just got these triangles in. So I actually taped this up yesterday and started charting so that it is equal. And as you can see, I am deciding to do the whole wall kind of from top to bottom, really in equal triangles. And at first I was going to do them like this, like upwards, but I decided to flip and do some like this on the second row. So what you need is just some tape, of course the decals. I got these at Etsy. There was 100 count, and I got them for like $16. Of course, with shipping, it was like $20. I've looked online, like at Amazon and at other places, and they sold like a pack of maybe 12 for like $20, and I thought that was really expensive. And so Etsy had them the cheapest, and I'll definitely link these down below so you can get them from the same person. I found this to be the cheapest one. There were some that were on Etsy that were more expensive, but I found these for cheaper. So they did come from Arizona. So it took, oh, I'm getting out of breath. They did come from Arizona, so it did take about a week to get. So now that they're here, I'm putting them on. So I received 100 stickers, and as you can see, I have 8 lines from top to bottom. And what I did was I did this tape. I taped the corners first, so this side and then the other side right here. And then what I used is, you can use a ruler, which is probably the best way so you can measure it correctly. Of course, this is not a paint job, so I didn't care about the lines being too perfect, but I didn't want the triangles to be jumping up and down. So I wanted to make sure that they are on a straight line and it looks kind of equal and sporadic all throughout. So since I had 100 stickers and I have 8 lines, I divided 8 by 100, and that kind of gave me like 12 stickers per each line. So I had to measure it in a way where I could fit 12 stickers equally onto each line, so that I have enough stickers by the end. So I used this little thing. I couldn't find my ruler, but this is about the 12-inch side, so I used this to measure it. And as you can see, it's like from bottom to top. And then I put the tape on. And then of course the bottom one is smaller, but it's not a problem. A lot of times it won't be all the way equal, but that's not a big deal. So the trick with the top one that I did, because you don't want it to be like the same way all the way down, so I want it to be rotating. So I wanted the top to be this way, then the third row the same way, the fourth row the same way, and then the second to last row the other way. And then this one was flipped over. This one's a little bit tricky, so I had to do the top row first so I could measure in between. And I'm hoping I'm recording for you guys so you can see like this. And then I put the dot in the middle, and it created a triangle right in the middle of the top and right in the middle of the second row. So I pretty much have finished all the ones that were equal. And what I did was I started from this side. So I measured and I put, there was a dot here, then there's a dot here, 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 and I just measured and put the corners, the first corner on the dot, and so it extended it. And that's how I followed that routine and that pattern all the way up. And so what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to quickly set this on and allow it to record, and then I'll measure the same way that I did these middle ones and go ahead and do these middle ones, because I do have an appointment today and I was hoping to record both of these DIYs for you guys so that I can go ahead and edit them and post them for you guys so you can see what I've been up to, because I've been up to doing a lot of home stuff, but I wasn't able to post it because I haven't told my family yet at that time. So now that the secret is out and everybody knows, now I wanted to kind of post and show you exactly what I'm doing. So let me set this camera on top and I'll go ahead and finish these, and then I'll show you how it looks, and then I'll show you the reveal, which is taking those beautiful tape lines off so you can see exactly how the wall looks. So I'm really excited to take it off as soon as I'm finished. So let me just do this. Let me go ahead and measure this out myself and then start putting those stickers on, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks completed, okay? Hey, so I'm all done. So the whole wall is complete, and I'm gonna step it away so you can see the whole wall. And I'm kind of missing one triangle right there. I didn't realize that I had 13 stickers on some of the rows, but it's okay. Whenever the crib is in place or the chair is in place, I'll take one triangle and put it in that spot so that I know, so that it looks equal, because where the crib will be, you won't really see that area. So I might take that triangle, and I actually had to cut one right there because of the plug. But again, once everything's in place, it's going to look great. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and start taking these blue tapes off. And I did use a permanent marker to mark, so I'm gonna create a small dot here so I know when I have to put one here, I know exactly where to put it. So, because I did mark the tape instead of the wall. I did have one mark that I'm gonna have to fix with paint, because evidently I marked it and it doesn't wash off because it is a permanent marker. So just carefully, I'm gonna start taking these off. And again, if you have fresh paint, you might not want to put the tape on there until it does dry. And even though my walls are already dry, you still want to be careful how you rip. So you can see it's like a nice perfect straight line. Of course, if you're deciding to paint, I would suggest using a laser. They cost like $5 at Lowe's, and you can put them right on top of the wall once you do your side measurements, and it will give you a straight line, and then you can put the tape. That way you make sure that the tape is straight all the way through. But as you can see already, it looks pretty perfect to me, honestly, just because those are not really big wall stickers. Ryan didn't like me to call them stickers. He said they sound more luxe when you call them decals. So okay, we'll call them that. And make sure that when you do place the stickers that you don't overlap so you don't rip them out of place by accident. So even though this can be a little bit tedious, I think overall it probably took me an hour and a half to put the tape on to the sides, mark them with a permanent marker, and then put the tape on all the other lines, and then make sure that they are marked all the way down, and then the stickers. So with the stickers, you just have to make sure that you have to stick them on the wall correctly because they can look a little sideways. So I was trying to be careful and make sure that they were on the line, except like these right here, because it's a point, these can be like tilted either way. So kind of eye it and make sure that they're not lopsided. And that's the bottom wall. And I got two more. But again, very quick, a very easy way to kind of give your room an accent wall. Can't say I won't be using this wall to record some tutorials because it's so pretty. I'll have to do that. For the top one, I'm gonna have to grab my chair. Okay, so overall, this probably cost me, with the tape, $30. So not bad, because if you do wallpaper, really good wallpaper is usually $30 a roll, and it only covers a certain amount of square footage. And trust me, the wallpaper that I like is like $60 per roll. I think doing a closet space with wallpaper is kind of cool. And even then, I would prefer like a stick and peel wallpaper so that you're not having to scrape it if later on you want to change it. So, sorry about that. And that's it. This is how the actual wall looks. So I'm really excited how it turned out. It looks beautiful, and that's from bottom to top. And I'm kind of glad that I did the triangle standing this way and then flip the other way. So it's working out great. And then it's matching our little bar here that I will get curtains once we know who the little baby is. And then I will show you also some of the other projects that I'm doing for the baby's room as well. But this was one of them, and I hope you enjoyed that. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, create culture and be you. And make sure that you stay tuned and subscribe so that you can keep up with the other DIYs and tutorials that will be coming your way. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.